Hi Mama. Today I have a short yin practice for you if you have been feeling really busy lately and you've been more into the yang energy. The yin energy is really the opposite of that doing, the hustle, the busy energy. We're tapping more into the slowness, the being, the feminine energy. So wherever you are, please join me. If you have a pillow, that will be really nice, really helpful. I'm just using a couch pillow that I have. All right, let's get started. So we're going to start in extended child's pose with our pillow. Taking the knees out wide, the big toes together to touch. Bring your pillow nice and close to your hips. Then start to walk the hands forward, and we'll make a little extra cushion with the forearms. And go ahead and turn onto either cheek. If it feels okay, close the eyes. And right away, starting to breathe here. Inhaling through the nose. Open mouth, exhaling. Starting to let go of the busyness of your day. We're going to hold and breathe here as I share a little story. Yesterday was a very busy day for me. I am a stay-at-home mom, but I also teach yoga and I have a business. So yesterday I was set my mind on getting things done and working. And of course, my son decided to wake up early and to have a very short nap. Therefore, I didn't have a lot of opportunity to work, but I felt the need to work. So I found myself getting really irritated with him and losing my patience, which is not the norm for me. And it ended up it felt like a difficult day for sure. And at the end of the day, when he was asleep, all was well, and I had some space to reflect, I realized that, wow, I was super productive. I got a lot done, but I wasn't showing up the way that I want to for him. And to me, in the long run, that's what matters, right? In the long run, the work, if I, got something set up on my website, I'm not going to remember that. That doesn't matter. But how I'm showing up for my son, how he feels around me, that's what's important. And that is the yin energy. That is how we are being, how we are showing up. And that's really the undercurrent of our life. And the yang energy is really the doing. And there's a huge push and pressure in our society to always be doing, to be in that yang energy. So I just wanted to share that insight. So maybe taking a moment to just notice if you have been in that more yang, that more masculine energy. And if you'd like to start to move away from that, tap into the yin energy. And it's not to say that yang is bad. We need both for balance, but we need a balance. All right, from here, start to walk the hands back up, nice and slow. And let's move that pillow off to the side. And we'll come up onto hands and knees. So right away, starting to move the hips side to side. So you've already started to notice that with our yin poses, we hold the poses for much longer, and we create space for the body to relax and ease into the pose. Make some circles in one direction. And circles in the opposite direction with the hips. You can make some figure eights here with your hips. Anything that feels good for the next few breaths. And from here, come back to a neutral spine. Lift the lower back to the ceiling or sky. And from here, keeping your hips stacked over the knees, start to walk the hands forward. And we'll go ahead and lower onto the forearms for today. Grab opposite elbows, making a little pillow with the forearms, and rest your head. This is your puppy pose. Taking a few nice deep breaths here. Inhale through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Do a couple more like that. Pausing for a moment and just asking yourself if you have been showing up the way that you want to. Have you embodied how you want to be, how you want to move through the world? Have you been showing up as that version of yourself? Or have you been more stuck in that doing, getting things done while compromising how you are being, how you are showing up? So this practice is really about creating space for ourselves to come back to the being energy, the yin energy. How we want to show up. Let's take 2 more rounds of breath here. Great. From here, start to lower on into the belly and onto the forearms. You're creating a number 11 with the forearms. The elbows stack under your shoulders. Spreading the fingers. Tops of the feet are down. Pull your heart forward and up. Look straight ahead. You can start to close the eyes here. Relax the shoulders away from the ears. Bringing your focus and attention to the breath as it flows in and out of the nose. And starting to direct that breath down towards the belly. So for the rest of class, I'll be pretty quiet and giving you lots of space to come into your own being, your own presence. Connecting to your body. Last breath here. Okay, from here, reach your right arm forward and start to roll over onto your right side body so your hips are stacked. And we'll bend the top leg. Good, so that inner knee, inner ankle are on the floor. And your bottom leg, start to bend that knee as well. And with your left hand, go ahead and reach for the foot, catch the foot. This is cat pulling its tail pose. Drawing your heel towards your glute here. And we have the option to straighten that left leg or keep the knee bent, whichever is feeling best. And we'll hold and breathe here. Option to close the eyes. Being with the breath, being with the body. And if you do start to feel like, wow, I haven't been showing up how I want to, and I have been really in that doing mode, the yang mode, it's okay. We're all on this path together. There's no right or wrong. But it's always nice to come back to a place of self-reflection, self-study. That's one of the main principles of yoga, Svadhyaya. And then from that centered place of reflection, we're able to move forward in the way that we want, with more power, more choice. All right, from here we'll start to release that bottom leg and we'll switch sides. Roll onto the belly, extend the left arm, roll onto the left side body, bend your top leg and bring the inner knee, inner ankle on the floor. Bottom leg starts to bend, reach back, catch your foot. And draw your heel towards your glute any amount. Option to straighten out that right leg if you'd like, or keep the knee bent. We're holding and breathing here. Release your foot and roll over onto your back. Bend your knees, place the feet on the floor. We'll do one last pose, taking the right ankle to the left thigh. Go ahead and draw the legs in towards the chest and interlace the hands around your left thigh. For figure 4, you can rock a little side to side. Hold and breathe here. Flex your feet. Waterfall breath, breathe in through the nose. Open mouth, exhale. Again, breathe in through the nose. Separate the lips, exhale. Switch out the legs, left ankle to your right thigh, interlace the hands around the right thigh, flex the feet, hold and breathe. I also want to note that after I had that realization, I also reminded myself to be gentle and kind with myself. I reminded myself that I'm doing the best I can. And sometimes, we do have to get things done. We do have to work. And it's okay if we don't show up 100% our best self. We're human. So giving yourself that kindness, that grace. Tomorrow is a new day, a new opportunity to show up and embody that beautiful mama energy. All right, from here, go ahead and release the legs, release the arms. Wiggle the shoulders behind the heart. And I will leave you here in this shape in Shavasana for as long as you'd like. Thank you so much for being here, taking this time to take care of yourself. Namaste.